Apparently when I find a pattern I like, I make it over and over again. But as fun as my cardigan marathon was, I don't want to get stuck making the same thing forever, so today I'm opening up my pattern books and finally giving some of these forgotten patterns a chance. Let's continue on to Chapter 2 of the Senior Center Stash Down. This is actually going to be a really fun exercise too in using what we have, because I know I'm not going to have the exact quantities, but we can play around and work with what we have. So right away, I'm inspired by this one because it requires 2 skeins and 1 contrasting color. So 3 skeins total. We've definitely got plenty options to choose from. I feel like I've been stuck with these because there's only 2 of each and a lot of patterns call for 3 or more. And so I think these yarns would be a good one to do that pattern because I can take 2 and 1 of the white and we can do 3 of the same blanket. But I want to try to do a different blanket each time. So we're gonna start with 1, and I don't want to get too ahead of myself. These yarns are gonna throw me in for a loop though, because I don't know what to do with them. And I could go into another blanket with these, but I do want to take a break from this color because I literally just made 6 cardigans with it. So oh my gosh. If you want to check out that experience, go ahead and watch this video, or this one. I don't know where it ends up. We start with a chain of 102. Yay. Progress check. I was going to update you guys after doing the setup rows, but then I got way too into it, and this is what it looks like so far. I am really loving the pattern. It's 1 row repeat. It's fantastic. First skein is already quite squish. The yarn is already squishy, but you know what I mean. I did need to make a tiny modification because in the setup rows kind of created a decrease situation if I followed it exactly. And so I chose to modify and just work whatever row is below is the row you work. And that's working better. I think it really is just a typo that happened. And then I've also modified, instead of doing chain 3 as my starting row double crochet, I decided to do stacked single crochets just because I think they're cleaner and easier to work into. The squish has turned into a flop. This is the only day of the year it feels appropriate to have this as a breakfast. Why do ruffles take a million years? Like, who decided that ruffles were gonna take forever? Because I don't like it. This pattern was working itself up so fast, only to slow down by 1,000,000 miles per hour on the final 2 rows because they needed ruffles. Of course they did. I did decide to switch out the contrasting color. I was originally going to use Angel, which is a white, but I decided, oh, I don't have the ball band with me, but I decided to use this aqua color instead to keep it all as blues. This is what it's looking like. I hope the lighting is making it visible. So I finished the blanket. That means I get to start a new one. I got my casting offer. And it's so good. It's so good. I got the roll I wanted, guys. I got the roll I wanted. This pattern book claims that it takes 24 hours to finish any of the patterns. So let's test it. Here we go. Oh, well, that's not off to a good start, are we? Oh dear. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer once I actually start the project. We're just over 10 hours into this and I am almost done. I have about 3 rows left of the main body and I think we're on day 4 now of working on this, but this is what it's looking like. Gorgeous, gorgeous.